Hi guys and welcome to another episode of the vlog. My name is Biodun and this is the Lifesavers Apprentice.
This is the Lifesavers Apprentice.
Well, if the month said it was going to come on, I would have since the month said it was going to come on, I should have said this is the Lifesavers Apprentice, but it never gets too much, so you know where exactly you are. So welcome to another episode of the vlog, and as always, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, darling, are we fighting? Did I offend you? Kindly click the button. Click it right now. Thank you. Thank you. So if you haven't subscribed, kindly click the subscribe button. And if you have, thank you so much. Oh, in other news, the vlog became a year last week. Yes. 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 I'm so happy. Yeah. We're taking baby steps to, achieving our goal, and hour by hour I mean us, because it's not just me, it's you and I. We have a connection. So what we're doing is, we're talking about health, social medical issues, so we could help people make better health decisions. That's just basically what we're doing. And today we'll be highlighting another of these social medical issues, so stay tuned. It's not a TV show, but stay tuned still. Anyways, so thank you guys for a year, and in this new year, expect greater content, and then we're going to take the blog higher, and do better, like really better things, and we're going to discuss some more controversial issues. Yeah, that I hope I don't get pity for, but we're going to be discussing a bit more controversial issues sometimes. So thank you for a year. I'm grateful. Thank you. Eshegon, Danke. Is it Danke? I hope so. Asante Sana. Okay, enough. So moving on to the topic for today. The topic for today is corporal punishment. And in corporal punishment, we mean parents beating their children, not just parents here. In a typical Yoruba family, it's not just your mom and your dad that beat you. You do stuff. Your auntie beats you, your uncle beats you, your cousins beats you, everybody beats you, because we are a small community of child correctors. That's what we do. And it's not just in Yoruba families, it's in African families and Nigerian families, Igbo families, and so they would, my Yoruba people say, oh my dawo jonwe. They would contribute and then use it to beat you. So we're talking about corporal punishment. Should corporal punishment be stopped? Now, about 56 countries all over the world have put it into their laws that you can't even beat your child at home. And this is prominent in some countries more than the others. Like, in the US, for example, you can only do like this, like spank your child. You can't. Even some states don't allow the spanking. It's in the law. Because if you beat your child, they're gonna call child services, social services. They're gonna call them, and they're gonna get you arrested. But I feel like that's for the Americans. But I feel like a lot of kids, especially African Americans in the abroad, will still get beaten. Yes, and then not, but that's just a theory to be tested for later. Now, moving on. Should corporal punishment be abolished? Now, there's a lot of things that surround it. Everything, as always, has a lot of advantages and disadvantages. But first of all, I like to start from this part. Now, we're Africans, and corporal punishment is like a part of our culture, because and our religion too, as Christians, because the Bible says spare the rod and then spoil the child. I'm going to tell you what I think about all these things later, but let's just talk about the advantages and disadvantages and other alternatives now. So the advantages could include that you get to instill discipline into your child. I was discussing with a friend of mine, Emmanuel. Thank you so much. Like a lot of my friends contributed to this vlog, Emmanuel and Ferami especially. Thank you. Ferami insists to be called Jaden. So Jaden, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, thank you, Demola. Demola has been like a huge fan of this vlog since it started. Thank you. Thank you so much. And another fans. So advantages. Emmanuel was on the side of, when a child is growing up, and then little children, they don't think. You have to do their thinking for them, and if you don't correct them with cane when they are growing up, they would, if you tell them stay there, they won't listen, because they are not just thinking that direction. What they are thinking about is what I want. So if you beat them, they will know that they shouldn't do that stuff again. And then the disadvantages, and is like, in a state now where mental health awareness is even becoming bigger, you could damage the child. You could damage the child mentally. And there are some parents that what they do is not It's not even caning, it's not beating, it's child abuse. They will beat the child so much that they'll tell you that Omomini, that means it's my child. Muma no, Mara Prastamol. Like, I would beat him and then go and buy him Prastamol. Like, the whole back would be swollen. The skin of the child will peel. And they don't just do this to their children, they do this to their housemates, other people they beat out of anger. So my friend Emmanuel, yeah, was of the opinion that when kids are growing up, when they're still small and they don't know their right from their left, you should beat them into shape. Yes, you should beat them. And then when they get to a certain age where cane doesn't affect them anymore, because when your child is like your size, you want to raise game, they will hold their parents' hands. Yes, I think I tried it one time. My mother whooped me. Alright, I'm too coming to the story of the worst beating I've ever received. So stay tuned. So, and then later you start talking to them and all that. Now, let's use other cultures as example for those that have adopted the no beating thing. In the abroad, there's moral decadence. They've stopped beating, but how has it reflected on their morality? But here, where there's still beating going on, there's still a bit of moral standard. Now, I believe that as a child progresses, each parent should study their children and not just beat out of anger. They should study their children, and then some children would not require to be caned. I'm not saying you should cane your child though. I'm just saying my own. And then some that you can't cane. So moving on. The worst beating I've ever received. Why I think that maybe beating can be beneficial sometimes is that there was this day, me in my heart of hearts, I used to walk from my secondary school back then to my mom's shop in the market. So she had this shop in Oja. So we used to walk like 5, 6, 10 of us. I went to girls only school, so to walk in mass, like to walk. So there was this place where we used to call resting point. It's called Abegiano resting point. So on getting to that resting point, that fateful day, should I say fateful day, we decided to sit down and then buy fuel time. You live in a career, and then point you know fuel time. We were sitting around. It was really big. Like ice cream, we used to call it ice cream then. We sat down rather, and then we started eating ice cream. We gisted. School closed by 2, and then we got to rest by like 2:30, but we didn't leave there until 5. When getting to my mom's shop, she was already looking for me. Like she was everywhere and shouting my name. I looked for her, I said, "Mommy, I didn't know time." My mom, first of all, was me slap. That slap was, oh my god, reset my brain immediately. Then she beat me. Oh my god. And I know some people will say, how are you surviving? But we survived. She beat me. I can't lie. She really whooped my ass. Till from that day on, I never went to resting. I never even rested. So now, in that aspect, I believe that caning corrected me. In my own opinion, what I think is that parents should not abuse their children. But I'm going to go with what the Bible said, not because it's religion, but because I feel like you need a strong measure of discipline for children, especially when they're growing up. Now you have to study your kids to know if you want to beat them or not, and then you have to measure how much you're going to beat them. I don't think you should cane your child to the point where you have to hospitalize them. Just little spank to correct them. It's not bad. Now, before I did this vlog, I was going to be erring on the side of progress and moving up and no corporal punishment. Although I think they should stop beating children in school, and then seniors should stop beating juniors in school. But I don't think they do it anymore. But in public schools, that I went to, your senior going to whoop your ass. They are going to cane you. But anyways, I was going to err on the side of, don't beat your child. What is progressing? There are other methods. You use timeout. You use all these other things. But sincerely speaking, being true to myself, I think corporal punishment in a minimum measures is still a good way to correct a child. Yes, it is. But let's do it minimally. Not every time cane. Sometimes you sit down to your child. There was this day I thought my mom was going to whoop my ass. Like, I got into a fight in school. I don't fight though. You know me. I'm not a fighter. But I got involved in the fight. Then I was in the boarding house. Then the matron said I should go and bring my mother. Although my dad doesn't cane, he doesn't do any of this, so it really doesn't I'm really not really afraid of my dad like that, but my mom will beat the fear of God into me. Oh! So Metro said I should go and bring my mom. I was like, oh my God, I'm dead. So my mom, on getting there, she went to the matron, like, we had a conversation. She's like, I don't know, usually talk like this. Oh, mommy, you should be late now. I heard that she was defending me, but I know she was going to come out and beat me. So I was already prepared. But luckily for me, the girls had already gone to chapel for evening mass. So if she was even going to cane me, it was going to be private. But on getting down, she was like, she just started talking to me. You know, why would you do this? Why would you do that? And I realized that that talking affected me even more than Kenny would have. And then I took to her corrections and then changed my ways. Although I'm not a fighter, just so you know. So moving on, I think that parents should study their children and then know how to discipline them appropriately, and then they shouldn't beat children out of anger. There's a measure of correcting out of love. For me, most of it that I received was out of love. I know this, and I know it might seem like, that Barry and then she's not moving forward, but it's the truth. I got caned, and then I feel like it was out of love, and then I was able to take the correction because I felt like they were telling me what was wrong, and then I was able to stick to it. But some parents, they correct out of anger, they'll just be angry and they'll be caning you like that, and then by them they caning you, said you're like, Mom, leave me alone. What have I done? You just mistakenly break a cup and they are beating you for like 30 minutes, or they wake up in the middle of the night. They will let you sleep, then they will wake up. African parents. You understand? I wake you up in the middle of the night and whoop your ass very well. But anyways, I believe that parents should just measure the amount of discipline they're going to. I know some of my friends now, they've been saying it, that they will cane their children. Like they're looking forward to caning the children. No, let's not do that. Let's only discipline children as much as we can, and then please let's not abuse our children. Say no to child. That's why child rights law are there. The law doesn't say you shouldn't correct your child. It just says you shouldn't abuse your children. Well, I hope with all these things I've said, I've been able to make sense. Yes, I think so. And then being able to, discuss. But this is a discussion, and I've just shared my own opinion. So I would love you to share your own opinion in the comment section, and let's discuss. For me, corporal punishment should not be abolished, finally, but it should be minimalized. Minimalized. I think the word. Minimalized. So, am I? But moving on. It should be minimalized, and then parents should study their children to know what to do. It's either you talk to them or you correct them, and there are several other methods now to train a child. And some children have never been beaten, and they turned out all right. So, different strokes for different folks. So with that, I know that I have come to the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget, that's English. Don't forget to drop your opinion for the comment section. I would like to know what you think of this vlog, and what you want me to do better, or what you want me the government to do, or anything like that. So thank you. I thank you for watching this vlog, and until I come your way again in the next week, or before I go, social media handles, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I am on Instagram at nerdy_sanguine. That is NERDY_SANGUINE. I'm going to display it. I don't know why I'm saying it again. And on Twitter at @the_social_nerd, and I am on YouTube. The Lifesavers Apprentice. So please, and if you need to discuss with me on WhatsApp, you can just send me a message and request my number. I will gladly give it to you. So thank you so much. Thank you, gracias. And till I come your way again in the next 3 weeks with another social medical issue for us to talk about. My name still remains Biodun, and this is the Lifesavers Apprentice. I don't want to go. I don't want to go, but I got it. So thank you.